Hey, this is Life with Shauna Renee here, back with another video. Like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. This video is about first time getting my house broken into. Let's watch the video.
When I was 19 years old, only a year into living on my own, my place got broken into. So today I'm going to share the story with you guys and let this be a lesson to be careful who you let inside your home. Like I said, I was 19 years old and I moved out of my first apartment into this place. I was only there for maybe like a month and a half before this situation happened. This happened in like the end of December 2015. So I was downstairs watching TV with my dog on the couch and it was starting to get late. And because I didn't really do anything that day and I did take a shower in the morning, I thought, let me just go and wash my face, put my hair up, get comfortable, and then go back on the couch in case I fall asleep. So I let my dog outside, and for whatever reason, I decided not to lock my back door. I thought I was in a safe, nice little neighborhood, so I didn't think like, oh, me leaving the door unlocked for like 5 minutes, I'm gonna go upstairs, wash my face, come right back down, anything was gonna happen. So while I was washing my face, I was contemplating on taking a shower, but something in my like stomach, like I don't know, my intuition was telling me like, do not take a shower right now, just wash your face. And I listened to myself, and I'm so glad I did, because I know if I got in that shower and I didn't realize what was happening downstairs, it could have been a lot worse of a situation. While I was rinsing my face, I heard all this like shuffling and it sounded like a door was opening downstairs. Now at the time, my dog was a puppy. He was not big enough to jump up and like hit the knob or like push it open or anything. Open up my door and my house is pitch black. Like, I used to be a scaredy cat. I used to have every single light on in the house, and now every single one was out. Now I knew it was not a power outage because all the lights in my room were still on. So I slowly started going down the stairs and I kind of creeped around the corner and I could see that my back door was wide open. And then I started to hear this like jingling noise. Like, it sounded like someone was jingling around like a bunch of keys. Now I'm not trying to be funny when I say this, but I learned from movies, if you go down the stairs, you're gonna get caught up. Go back upstairs and call the cops. I went upstairs, locked my door, and I turned off all the lights. So the way my room is set up, when you walk in, my bed is on the left. Over here I have these windows and you could see outside throughout the entire backyard slash the like upstairs patio area. Look outside this window, I don't see nobody in my backyard, but when I look to my right, I see 3 men on the upstairs patio. Ran into my closet, locked myself in there, and I called 911. I kid you not, it took them like 2 minutes to pick up the damn phone. When they picked up, I told them what I saw. They told me to just stay in my closet with the door locked until officers got there. So once they did arrive, this lady told me to go downstairs and open up the front door for the police. I told them the back door is open. It was literally like broken into, so they could just go through the back, but they said they could not get the gate open for some reason. So I had to go downstairs knowing that there was potentially people downstairs. I waited outside with other officers while they were checking my house. They said that they found footprints leading from my yard into another one, so they started checking all the surrounding neighbors' yards as well. The reason they were not able to get through the gate is because my trash cans were placed in front of it to block it. So I had 2 trash cans and a recycling bin, and I usually kept them like in the backyard section of my home. Were put in front of my gate, like stacked on top of each other, and I came to the conclusion that they were placed that way so if I tried to escape from my backyard, I wouldn't be able to open my gate. After my entire house was checked, they told me I could go back inside. They suggested that I went and stayed somewhere else for the night just in case. That was my plan. I was going to go and stay at one of my friend's house, but I could not find the house keys. I could find my car keys, but I could not find the house ones. For whatever reason, I decided to stay in the house overnight so I'd be able to lock it. I don't know why I didn't just go to my friend's house and just leave it, like in case they came back. For several days, I kept checking with the station if they got any new like information, and nothing ever came of it. And then a week later, my back door was shattered, and that was the final straw. I knew I was gonna move. Now I have a pretty good idea of who broke into my house, and I think it was somebody that came to one of my parties, because at the time I used to always throw these like huge ass parties. I'm talking about like 150 to 300 people packed in this house. And baby, I did not know half of these people. It was always a friend of a friend of a friend or a friend, like all these random people in here. I just had my bedroom locked with all my stuff in there, so I just assumed somebody that came to one of my parties probably was looking around and decided to break in. I did also have a really weird situation. So there was this group of girls that used to bully me in high school because I had a crush on a guy and he eventually paid me attention, and they did not like that for some reason. So they started harassing me and always trying to fight me. Like, they would see me at a restaurant or see me at Walmart and try to fight me. Why did they show up to one of my parties? I remember my friend telling me like blah 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 blah, or at the door like, why are they trying to come in? And I told her, don't let them in, obviously. Like, tell your cousin who was watching the door, don't let them in. And tell me why like 30 minutes later they were in my kitchen. My friend was very bold at the time, and I remember she got on the counter, she was like, da, 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 get the out. A couple days later, house was broken into. They mad that they got kicked out, so they sent like their cousins or their brothers or somebody to come and bust in my door. When I tell you, the sound of jingling keys actually like traumatized me for the longest time, because I genuinely believe they were doing that to try to get me to come down the stairs. And why was my gate locked like that? Like, it was 2 trash cans and then the recycling on top. And my backyard already had tall ass, you know, brick walls, so I couldn't really just like run and jump over them. I believe that the fact that I listened to my intuition and did not take a shower and just washed my face real quick might have saved my life or saved me from going through something really crazy that night. By the way, before anybody asks in the comments, yes, my dog was okay. I was able to break my lease after the door got smashed in because my person that I was renting from was like, okay, like, I have a feeling this is not gonna stop, so let's just get you out. And I still have nightmares about it. That's it for my story time. Bye.
Sometimes you have to have a limit on who you have at your house. If you have enough party, you gotta do 20 people or less. Because any more than that, they think that you got money like that to be having these big everlasting parties with so many people. You know, you want to be cool and have like a bunch of people in one little house. And it's not really that serious, to be honest, because that's how you get things like this. Because now they assume that you got money. But then on the other hand, you might be them girls and they just want to get back at you for embarrassing them in front of everybody else, even though they gave you a hard time back in the day. I don't know. What do y'all think about this video? You know what to do. Comment below. More videos on the way. Bye.